everybody, welcome back to Project this mod pack is made by 47 Mark IV. The 4 at the end is an IV. So, yeah, I wanted to, I think I said it wrong last time, but I wanted to double check. So, I did a bunch of mining. I mean, a bunch of mining. I made the nether portal, I hopped into the nether, I grabbed glowstone, a little bit of soul stuff, the soul iron stuff from mystical agriculture, and a little bit of quartz, but I didn't go too crazy with it because usually the first time I go into the Nether, I like to pal around with you guys. But I figured the only thing I really needed was glowstone, and it would take 10 minutes of the video to pop into the Nether and load it, get the glowstone, pop back out of the Nether and load it, and I just decided I'd just make the executive decision to just do it. This is how much I mined. Pretty decent amount. Some short hallways, nothing too major, but enough to get us started. So we're actually going to make a bunch of stuff. I have a simple ore doubling plan, and I need a way to get. I don't need a way to get sugarcane, but I want a way to get sugarcane. There's none on this island, and excuse me. I think I'm getting a cold. It is what it is. There's no sugarcane on this island, so I can't make paper, so I can't make books, so I can't learn about mods unless I look them up. I bet you guys can't guess what happened here. You guys can't guess how I died. Yeah, it's sad. We got a guy occupying my boat, giant hole in my lawn. Man, not living the life today. But, anyways, I want to get into early ore doubling, set up mystical agriculture a bit, get a little bit into projectE. So the first things first, definitely first things first, is we're gonna make the projectE thing, because that's just gonna make everything a lot easier, all our stuff to be more consolidated. So I need glowstone, redstone, diamonds, obsidian, and stone. So redstone, I got glowstone. Diamonds, obsidian, stone. Yeah, I only got 15 diamonds. Like, all that mining, that's all I got. I found like 3 veins. They were just all really small ones. I'm getting ready for more prefab structures, and you need compressed stone for it. So I've been cooking up stone. Once we get into the transportation table, I only need 1, but until that happens, I gotta actually make 1. I think I need at least triple compressed. I'm only up to double, so this should get me there, I think. But we'll see. I do want to get at least half a stack of iron. Actually, let's make it 2/3 of a stack of iron. And do I have like more than 6 pieces of copper? Maybe somewhere. You've got to be kidding me. I would be very upset if I didn't have. So there's a different kind of copper. Is there another kind of copper that maybe I have more of somewhere? No. All right, so we're gonna cook up all the copper and 2/3 of a stack of. No, where'd that copper go? Oh, there it is. To 2/3 of a stack of. I guess we need coal, huh? want to get some of these materials rolling. I really kind of thought I had more copper, but I guess I didn't do... In reality, I did a lot of mining, but it was all in the same Y level. So, I mean, I guess it could be that I missed some stuff that I could, you know... Because I know I've seen a lot of copper going down the ladder, so it's fine. But I wanted to get it started so we could have it cooked up so we could start working on the machines. I did get glass already done and some stone, as you saw, but I was... This will just make life a lot easier. So now we pop this guy. I can't put him on a wall like the other ones, but I can put everything in there. Well, yeah, everything. Just everything. We can keep this guy out and keep this guy out, because that'll delete the inventory, but all this stuff, everything that can go in there, can go in there. Wait, carrots? I was gonna say, carrots can go in there. What else did I miss? Stupid mouse. Gonna need to get a new mouse next, too. Man, I hate everything. Like, people build technology for it to break, and then they build it so you need to keep upgrading it. When, it's like, I was having a discussion with this guy about how stupid the world is. Well, I guess the world isn't stupid. I guess the world's actually very smart. I guess it's more of like how wrong the world is. Because instead of, making one or two or maybe three, types of vehicles the best that they could be, like, one pickup truck, one soccer mom van, and then one, car, like, and then just make it the best that it can be. They have, 6 million different types and models and all this stuff for aesthetic purposes, and you have to order parts from overseas and all that nonsense, and I'm like, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm like, if everyone came together and made, like, 3 of the best that they could make, everyone in the world could have one car for 20 or 30 years, and, not have to spend a crap ton of money, but that's not how it's designed. But that's also what I told, I was talking to this lady that I used to work with. Well, she used to... I worked at a gas station, and this one lady, she is a hardcore gambler. Like, she won, like, $250,000 once, and she was, like, small town, so it was, like, a big deal to her, and she ended up blowing it all, and, like, she got, like, then she won, like, 25 grand again, and then, like, I think she won another 100 or 250,000 whenever I was working there. I think she gave me like $5. That was kind of cool of her. She didn't have to, but $5 out of 250,000 isn't too much to really brag about. But I ain't complaining about it because she didn't have to give me anything at all, I suppose. So, we were talking, and I was like, they don't design those games for you to win. And she's like, well, I won. And I'm like, well, how much did you spend? I'm like, did you really win? Did you really win? You spent all that time, all that money, all that energy to, and did you actually make a profit? Like, that's... I don't know. I don't know. Enough talking about real life stuff. It's... My life is horrible anyway. Well, I don't know. I feel bad saying that, because it could be so much worse. But it could be so much better. let's just shut up and let's just shut up and do this. Shutting up. All right. So let's make we're gonna need a power supply, and we need the compressor. Otherwise, it's gonna cost us like way more iron than it needs to. So let's just make everything that we can make within reason. You know what? Now let's just not bother. It's fine. I can make a crafting station later. Just wasting time, and I don't like wasting time. So we need that guy. Get rid of you. And then we need this for a generator, which means we need a furnace and some redstone. Tried to scroll wheel and I thought it was working, and it did, but then it stopped working. I don't know why. Furnace, so I need 8 of those guys, and I think I'm gonna, you know what, now I'll do it off camera. I don't think it's gonna save me much time here, so we'll just, I'll just do it off camera too. I was gonna craft these and put them back into that table, but it's fine, I can do it. I can do it later, not a big deal. So we got the fuel generator, which will do its generating fuel things that it does. Then we got to make these guys, which is going to be obsidian. I think any version of stone, which apparently includes granite and dolomite and stuff, or diorite. And then we're going to need a chest, the copper. Okay, so we're going to need. We have wood. We're going to need smooth stone, which I have. I might actually have everything. So let's make the plate thingy. I don't have obsidian. You guys need to be more on the ball, man. Like, like whenever I'm messing up, you guys gotta be like, yo, dude, quit wasting time. You need obsidian. You know, go back to your little table, get your obsidian, get your stuff done. I mean, what are you doing? Slacker. I really should stream sometime. If I had more people actually watching me, I would try to stream. But I think my computer would explode. I think it would literally like light on fire. I'm gonna need more of these too. Like, I want to kind of like, I think I might actually add pistons to the table like right now. Actually, while I'm standing here. So what was I missing for pistons? Cobble. Pistons are something that if I don't add them, I'll end up forgetting, and you know I'll need one, and I won't have it. I don't have redstone. Oh. And voila. Alright. Now I need gold. So let's grab. I'm just gonna grab 8 gold because I know I need gold for something else. I just don't remember what I need it for. But I know there is something else I need it for. So we're just gonna go ahead and grab 8 of them. Can I put these in here? Yeah. And pistons. And compressors. Alright. Now, here's something I want to note. Coal burns for the same time as charcoal. Coal costs 128. Charcoal costs 32. EMC is a value assigned to everything. So it's like the money. It's like money in the real world. You know, if something's worth $1, you get $1. and then you can take that dollar and buy something else worth $1. So if I take the solium dust, which I kind of like using this as an example because it's exactly 5,000, and if I have one solium dust and I put it in the table, I can get 5,000 or 5,000 pieces of cobblestone, and that's just how this works. But and I say it's like real life, in which real life, that's how money is supposed to be. That's like the reason money exists, because it's like a common currency. But yeah, I wouldn't exactly say it's no plan is flawless. But anyways, we're gonna grab us a stack of charcoal so we can actually get started on our. I kind of figured it was nighttime by now. I'm gonna sleep, and then I'm gonna build a. Actually, I'm just gonna kind of like throw this outside, like kind of like anywhere for now, and we're gonna build a little bit later. Okay, so I need the generator, which we're gonna put right here. It's a great spot. We're gonna give it. I think I'm gonna see if it'll take baby charcoal, because it'll be more efficient. Hopefully, it does take baby charcoal. That is fantastic. So then we need the compressor, which I need plates. Now, the reason I went through this, because if I make the Omega wrench, it takes 4 ingots to make a singular plate. If I use this guy, it takes 1 ingot to make a singular plate. So, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Like, this machine costs, like, 8 pieces of iron to save me, 16 in the long run. Might take a little bit of time, but it's going to save you in the long run. Trust me, just do it. Just do it. What was that? Some stupid. I don't know. I try not to do stupid like internet stuff in my shows. Was it Shia LaBeouf? Was that what that is? I'm pretty sure that's what that was. Just do it. Yeah, and I try not to do stupid internet stuff in my shows, but it sometimes happens. I am also slightly immersed into the internet. Actually, do you know what's an interesting feature? I can learn copper, and now I can get copper. So, so we're good. No more mining. Perfect. And we can do the same with gold as well, which is actually really good, because instead of smelting down the ores, now I can use the exact amount I need, and I can then ore double the ores, which is another little trick. So let's go ahead and see if we can make our items for the. I can't click this in there. Is there a reason I can't click this in there? Is it because the metadata, maybe? Oh, I'm not gonna. Or no, or maybe it's because I'm trying to click it into a furnace. Oh man, I wish somebody would just shoot me. Like, once in the head, once in the chest. Make sure the job's done. You know, just be. I don't know what. Some mistakes that I make, they ain't big ones. It just makes me feel like, man, if somebody else did that, I'd be like, what an idiot. you know, you know. I don't know. I don't. I really, really don't. So I don't have steel yet, which is upsetting, but kind of, I wouldn't really say far off, but too far off for this episode. So we're going to have to use iron ore, which is also kind of upsetting, but it is what it is. I mean, in retrospect, when it comes right down to it, it's not really that far off. The thing that makes it a big deal is how much is the ore doubling. Because if I ore double it, it'll be worth more. Now we only need 2 of these, and that's all we're gonna make, because there's no point in wasting. So I think that'll give us this guy. And I'm thinking we should probably learn these now, because I'm not gonna be making these off camera, because I'm gonna be doing most of the crafty stuff with you guys as far as making these new machines are concerned, because I never played with this mod, and I'm a little bit curious on how everything works. Oh, I'm out of pistons? I thought I had 3. Man, I'm freaking hungry, but I didn't feel good this morning. Well, I mean, I kind of didn't feel good, but at the same time, I don't know, combination of some things. I can't, like, I feel bad enough that I can't find anything that's appetizing. Like, everything I look at, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to put that in my face hole, you know? Anyways, let's go ahead and make us the doohickey. So I think it goes a little something like this. Does this require power? Am I missing something here? So, crusher. Iron ore. It might require power. So it doesn't show anything in these slots. This is a crusher, a basic controller, and a basic capacitor should work. Does it need a redstone signal? I'm gonna make a lever. We'll try that first, and if that doesn't work, then I'll go grab a pickaxe and break the thing, and then see if it needs power. Oh, oh, you just click assemble machine, and then you click disassemble when you want to change out the parts. That's kind of cool. All right, cool, very cool. So then this guy is gonna fill up with power. He's still, at the halfway point of fuel, so that's great. And then we can just start feeding him ores, and I'm sure he's not going to be all that quick. But I mean, we have side configuration, so if I grab a couple of barrels or chests, probably barrels, because for some reason, other than not having the double connective texture thing, barrels are kind of like my new favorite thing. Like if 114 got anything right, it's barrels, and if they got anything wrong, it's wandering villagers. Like I want to kill them all. I just want to kill them all. This is going to be quit doing stuff. Click primary input, which should be the blue one. I don't know what the heck this is for. And then what the heck, man? Oh, you're clever, ain't you? I can't really deal with him right now. I don't have any food. Tertiary output, which in normal people speak, that means the third output, which would be this thing. But I don't know what that is. Is that like a chance for cobblestone, maybe? Secondary, all output. That's what I want. Now output. Does it need like a pipe or something? Does it not auto eject? I'm going to assume that it does not auto eject, which is sad. Because if I need something to push and pull the items, is there really a point to having the configuration? Alright, well, what do we have for item? Cyclic's always interesting. We can crack out some item things. How are we doing on time? You know what? I'll fix that up later. You get the general idea. I'm going to use the cyclic pipes, which, by the way, I'll go over in the next video, because, the wrench actually kind of confused me quite a bit. It actually took me a little while to figure it out. I thought it was just bugged, but no, it was just me, taking a simple process and making it more complicated than it has to be. But we're going to make some hopping bonsais. This ain't 112. We're gonna make some hopping botany pots, hopper botany pots. So I'm going to need terracotta, which I smelted up previously to this video. Some bricks. I'm gonna grab 2 stacks of bricks for various reasons. I'm gonna need iron and chests. So wood. Iron. Alright. So let's start by making one of these guys. And I'm just going to make one, because I'm going to put it in the table and just pull out as many as I need. Oh, I should have made the... Oh well, you know what, it's fine. We'll just make another one. There, so we have that and that. Then I can just, if I so desire to have a flower pot, I will have it. Just do that many, and then just do that many, because it doesn't really matter. And we're going to pop these guys into the table. I still got to craft the... Actually, that can just go away. I still have to craft the actual thing. So, let's do this and this. By the way, yeah, if I'm right, which I'm usually am, for a little cost of power, if you turn an iron ingot into a plate using that machine, you gain 144 EMC per ingot. So if you set it on a loop to pull iron ingots out of the system, out of a condenser chest, into the plate maker, and then have it output the plates back into the condenser chest to make the iron ingots, you kind of make an infinite loop of EMC. I'm not sure how efficient that is, but it is a way of doing it. I don't do projectE all that often, but it is something that I have. It's something that I tinker with, so to speak. That's why I wanted the other bricks, so I could put all this stuff in there. Let's kind of just empty out everything for now. Learn a bunch of the recipes, see how much EMC we actually got. And we have the botany pots. So I want to set up a farm. So I'm thinking like, let's just do 64. 64 sounds good. And, darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. We're gonna, you know what? If you guys watch any of my real life stuff, I'm like, you will never hear me sing on camera. Like, and that is the truth. Like, that was not singing. That was a jingle. You'll never hear me sing on camera. I sing in the car when everything's too loud for anyone to hear me, and I sing in the shower. I'm actually shy at heart. I have no food. Like, I have no ready-to-go food. Karats. I guess we're gonna need some dirt, too. I don't have dirt? That's impossible. But yeah, for whatever reason, I'm relatively relatively shy about several things. I act all outgoing and stuff, and like which I guess it's not really an act, because like in some situations I am, but in other situations I'm like, that I don't know, too personal. That's enough of the conversation. All right, so we're gonna set up I think 25 of these guys, and I think we're just gonna kind of like place them right here in a 5x5. I think that's gonna be probably more than enough for now. And then we can do this. Now you're probably thinking, like, they don't have anywhere to input to. And you know what? You're absolutely right. I'm going to have to dig out underneath here and place chests. Now you see, these are relatively slow. So I think I'm going to do something like, two chests, a double chest here, a double chest here, a double chest, double chest, double chest, 5 double chests down this way, 5 double chests down this way, a double chest here, a double chest here, and then a barrel, I think. And then have everything connected up to be pulled into one master chest that can be imported into some sort of system. Because these guys are relatively slow. For whatever reason, it doesn't show on the tooltip, like the percentage. But I mean, it takes like, I don't know, a minute 20 seconds to grow a carrot, which that's not really slow, but it's not really, for Minecraft terms, it's not really fast. So I think that's pretty much good enough. I wanted to do this. I really wanted to do this so I could start getting sugarcane and stuff. But we're 32 minutes deep, and this might take a moment or two. So I think I'm going to do a little bit more of this, that, and the other stuff. I might do a little bit of a build for the actual technology stuff. Or I might get into prefab. I might check out like a warehouse or something cool in here that I could put the technology stuff in. I think I did an actual factory or something last in the little game in the little playthrough I did, but I honestly didn't really like it all that much. It wasn't all that customizable, and it was really kind of bland. Where was it? The warehouse? No, it was called like a factory or something. I know it. Machinery tower. There it is. So I did the machinery tower last time, and it's relatively cheap. But I think I'm going to look through these and pick something different. I'm not going to rely on these too much, because I like to build my own bases, but I do like these. Like, it it's like most mods that I play. Like, I have one, in one hand, I'm like, wow, it's a really great mod, but there's this problem. Like, immersive engineering. Fantastic mod, great character models, love the machines, but it costs so much to do it, and it's a little confusing to build some of them. It's really expensive, and it's a little confusing to build some of them. Now, if you go into here, and you're looking at the prefabs, you're like, well, it's reasonably priced, but it takes up a lot of space, it's not always the prettiest, and then you don't get to build yourself, and it's a little bit lazy. So for like YouTubers, it's kind of nice because it saves you some time, and it's a new mod to show off, but at the same time, I kind of like to build sometimes. I mean, I know my stuff doesn't look that great. I think this actually looks really cool, but my stuff doesn't always look all that cool. But I mean, I kind of enjoy the building. It's methodical. It kind of gets me. kind of keeps me from going on a homicidal rampage when somebody decides to be stupid around me. Like, oh, well, you know what? Yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm going to go build in Minecraft so I don't kill the neighbors. God, you know what? Somebody's going to watch this someday and be like, man, I knew that guy was a psycho. Now, honestly, I probably ain't going to kill anybody. Probably. I mean, nobody important at least. Too hard to hide the body. Alright, thanks. Before I get, like, you know, tased in the streets, I'm gonna call this episode quits. Thanks for watching, guys, and catch you next time.